You're tuning into the Warrior Way podcast. I'm your host, Kelly Wing, and today we have a very special guest with us. We have my mentor, Rosaura, my EOP mentor, Rosaura. So EOP is basically this program for low-income, first-generation college students in college. And the EOP at our school had a mentorship program where they would pair you up with a senior who was a part of EOP, and they would mentor you as a freshman, basically. So that's how I know Rosaura. Rosaura, do you want to let our listeners know a little bit more about yourself?
Sure. So, like she was saying, I'm Rosaura. I met Kelly through the EOP mentor program, and she was like this little bright, shining light. She was so cute. I was like, oh, I love her. And you see, and she's sassy. She's like, I'm still great. But
yes.
Oh my goodness. No, this is what it's going to be like right here. Just a bunch of little side conversations and laughing.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But I did, in my undergrad, I did public health. Kels was doing public health for a bit, but told her to go ahead to the dark side and get more into that PR life.
I was not having anatomy. And you know what? I actually tried doing a PR internship. It was not for me. Mm-hmm. So that's actually not my life anymore either. Yeah. So we're both in the same boat-ish, kind of trying to figure out what we want to do.
Yes. Yeah. So I feel like everyone in their 20s is in the same boat. They're just like, yeah, I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I want to save the world. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's totally a millennial thing. Did you see that video about millennials in the workplace by Sinek?
No, I didn't.
You should watch it. It broke the internet. And listeners, I will put this in the show notes. Don't worry. Okay, so basically what this video was saying was he said that millennials being in the workplace, they want to make a difference. They want to see their results right away because we grew up in this age where it's pretty much instant gratification. With, all the technology like iPhones, iPads, etc. So he said that millennials need to chill out and realize that, hey, if you've only been there for a year, you can't expect to make too much of a difference just because there have been folks who have been in that organization for 15 to 20 years, and they're the ones really making change as well. So it was basically just telling millennials to be more patient, basically.
That is a good one. I feel like, yes, we struggle with that. We're just like, I see that you guys are doing this, and if you did this, it'd be better. And they're like, well, we've done it this way for years. And they don't want to make any change. And I'm like, see, this is why millennials quit their job, move abroad, and start doing something else, because it is a hot mess here.
That is so true. What a dilemma, this U.S. work system, this whole, yeah. But anyways, yes. What we came here to do today is to talk about rituals and affirmations. I'm going to talk about a morning ritual that I do. Rosaura is going to talk about a night ritual that she does. And then Rosaura, you also said you had some morning affirmations or just affirmations throughout that you would do?
Yes, I do. But you go ahead and start it off.
Okay. Cool. So it was funny because yesterday we were supposed to record, but then Rosaura thought I was talking about next Sunday. Yes. But nonetheless, it's all good. I wrote down my notes for the show, and it actually helped me today. Just me writing it down yesterday really helped this Monday morning as to see what I actually have time to do. So for me, what it really boils down to is first I have to meditate. That's pretty necessary for me. I use the Simple Habit app, and I think right now I'm on my 35th day streak, but I was up to a 50 or something day streak before, so I'm pretty proud of that. But yes, I really recommend using the Simple Habit app to meditate, and this is actually perfect because I've been meaning to do a podcast episode on meditation, but I didn't have too much to say about it, so that's why I'm just I don't know. I've been kind of holding off on talking about it, but now that I think about it, this is perfect. Okay, so basically, don't be scared by meditation. You don't have to think about nothing or clear out your mind, whatever. when you meditate in the traditional form, if you do like a guided meditation or something like that, just sitting and, feeling your breath, noticing your breath, being present to that. Know that you don't have to beat yourself up if you start thinking about other things. I think one metaphor I heard about meditation was that if you're meditating, think of it as clouds drifting off in the sky, and you see these clouds and it's just moving with the wind, but don't attach yourself to it, like just let it pass on by. So that's basically saying don't attach yourself to your thoughts. Just let them pass on by and don't beat yourself up if you're thinking, because we're humans and that's what we're meant to do. But I think it's also interesting. I was listening to Sahara Rose's podcast the other day talking about white space, and it talked a little bit about meditation as well. And I liked what she said because she was talking about how meditation doesn't have to come in the form of sitting down and basically listening or, like being in tune or present with your breath. Meditation can come in the form of dancing. Meditation can be like singing. Meditation can be like painting for you. Basically,
I like
meditation,
that.
Yeah, like it's just what grounds you and what makes you feel like super in your human and like makes you feel super alive. Yes. Okay, I just talked a lot. My throat is dry. I'm gonna drink some water. Rosaura, do you want to sprinkle some little affirmations on them?
Yes, I will go for that one. So one thing that I really like to do, like Kelly was saying, I do all the positive affirmation type of thing, but I like to have the Post-it notes like on my mirrors or maybe like around the room or something like that. But I actually got the idea from my favorite TV pastor, Joel Osteen. I don't know if you guys know him, but
I love him.
Do you? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with Joel Osteen. Like I watch him on YouTube now because I used to try to stay home and catch his video, but I'm like, you come on too late. Like I have things to do, so I watch him on YouTube now. You guys can go watch him. And he was just like, he did this sermon and it was so good. Like if you guys don't believe in God, like Joel is good because I don't know, sometimes he speaks like kind of like he's talking about the universe. So if you're not like, oh, I'm into Jesus, like you don't have to be like Joel speaks to everyone. And it's just like really positive affirmations for your life. But yes, he gave me that idea and it was from his sermon, No More Hiding. I recommend everyone watches that one. Just type it into YouTube. And he just like was like, put stuff on there that you want to believe about yourself, even if you don't believe it yet. Because like sometimes it's hard to like put stuff down, but if you don't believe it yet, you can still put it down. And he was like, oh, I put on there that I'm treasured, I'm blessed, I'm creative. Like you can put everything that you want to be. And it's just nice like that when you wake up, you see like them all around your mirror because like we all look in the mirror before we leave for the day. But yeah, that's my favorite thing. Like it just reminds me. And like watching his sermons is very cute because he makes you repeat them. So it's very sweet. Yeah, I'm like, oh, Joel, that's so nice. Yes, people need to repeat it because I feel like a lot of times, like after college, some of you guys still might be in college, or maybe even in college, you don't hear positive affirmations from people enough. I feel like it's something you get in high school, you get it in elementary school, but as you get older, people kind of stop praising you. And I know the millennials were very used to it. You know, we like that good job and you really did a good thing there. But I mean, if you're working now, you've probably noticed that there's not so much praise in the workplace. I mean, if there is, congratulations. But sometimes there isn't, and you have to be like your number one fan. And I think that is a really cute way to do it.
Yeah, I love all of that. It's funny because I also put up the little affirmations or like nice little words, whatever.
Yes.
I have two on my door. It says, what does that say? I know what I need. Basically, it involves like self-care because like throughout my life, I've been notoriously bad at doing like physical self-care. And then the one on top of my light switch says choose love over fear. And then I also put this little poem or mantra or whatever it was that came to me in a dream talking about something like You're so poetic with your words. You're a goddess, like always have been, always will be, something like that. Yeah, I think it's funny. I don't see it too often just because I don't wear my glasses all the time. So like I don't know, I can't see them.
Oh my
But
gosh.
definitely a great idea. Yeah, I've been trying to do that. I just need to fix it or something so that I could see it better, basically.
Yes.
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 Okay.
It's a really nice baby step, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of the things like we try to do in the morning or at night, I think it gets difficult. Like I would say if you guys are out there and you're trying to do stuff, don't get on the internet and try all 10 things that your favorite influencer told you to do at once, because you're going to do it one night and you're going to be like, that was amazing, I'm amazing. And then you're going to be tired watching your Netflix and just fall asleep like usual. So I would say like just add them like maybe week to week. I was reading this study and it says that it takes from 18 days to 241 days to make something a habit. So just know that if it's
241 days. What?
Huh?
That is such a long time, 241 days. I haven't heard of that statistic. That's wild.
It is. I thought it was crazy. I was like, what? No, it doesn't take that long. But
Right.
that's what they were saying. I can't remember what I was reading. I should have like brought it to this little thing, but I didn't think we'd get on this side of things. But still, I was like 241 days. Geez Louise. But it just says it depends on the person. So if you're feeling bad that it hasn't become a habit yet, just keep going. You'll be okay. That's okay. I said you'll be okay. Like just keep going. Keep trying your habit over and over.
Perfect. Yeah, that's what I always say too, because I know folks will try to do 101 things at once and like chill. You're not going to be able to go from 0 to 100 like that. And you need to take the baby steps to maintain these practices, because everybody knows what to do that's good for them, but can you maintain these practices over an amount of time? That's the main thing.
Yes.
Yes.
I totally agree. And pulling yourself away from the screens at night is probably the hardest one. Like, I have tried it time and time again. Like, I have written down in my notes, just like Kel's, like, I have my, like, oh, these are the 7 things I do. But I'm like, do I do that every night? Like, nope. Sometimes I watch The Office and then I fall asleep to that. Like, you have to be so honest with yourself.
Yeah.
But keep trying. Don't just watch The Office every night.
Right, exactly. Keep trying. And speaking of like kind of segueing-ish, it's kind of related to just finding something that motivates you and inspires you to make a change. Part of my morning routine is reading a section from the book Mastering Your Mean Girl by Melissa Ambrosini. I talked about it in the last episode. Yeah, I think the way she writes is just so motivating, and what she writes will just speak to me in regards to like, oh, change this negative thought process that you might have, or do more self-care here, or something like that. And once I read up to a point where something clicks for me, then I'm just like off and doing what I need to do to take care of myself and basically going on with the rest of my day. So that's a nice little like inspiration in the morning for me.
Yes.
Yes. And then
I agree.
Yay. And then finally, just like dance. Like I'll dance to one song or something, because when I dance, I feel really in my body. I feel really alive, human. And there's just like a lot of positive energy flowing, and that really helps me wake up in the morning as well. So yeah, those are my main 3 things that I do. I will meditate, read something that inspires me, and dance pretty much. And that's basically kind of, it boils down to those 3 things. Sometimes I'll do more things as well. But if I'm in a rush, then I just know that I need to get those 3 things done. And what I'll usually do is say like, I'll meditate, and then afterwards I'll go brush my teeth or something, just so that I'll do a little bit of self-care, but also like care in order to get myself out of the door to get ready to go to work. So I'll meditate, brush my teeth, read a little bit from the book, eat breakfast, dance, and then pick out my clothes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I alternate alternate to make sure I take care of my soul. I do the soul work, and then I also do like the morning prep, human 9 to 5 work to get ready. Yeah.
Yes.
Basically.
So true.
Yay! Okay, so that was me with my morning routine. Do you want to tell them about your night ritual now?
Yes. Okay, guys. So night ritual, and I feel like it's harder, especially if you work 8 hours a day, to do your night rituals, because it's easy to just be like, all right, it's 6, like it's daylight savings time coming up, I could go to bed now. But I try to do I just started this new exercise. So I used to be a very cardio specific girl, but like as I'm getting older, I'm like, I think I need some muscles. So I started this thing called Pit 28, and it's with this girl named Cassie. And it's basically like Pilates. It's Pilates, yes.
Cassie Ho.
Yes, I love her.
Yes, I'm gonna link her, and I do her ab workouts. Yes.
Do you? Oh my gosh, yes. No, she kills me. Like, you're supposed to do her workouts one after the other. I end up doing her workout for an hour, and it's a 28-minute workout, like, because I need breaks. Like, I die.
I feel.
But she's good. She's good. And then to calm myself down, because I've heard, like, don't work out too soon, too close to going to bed, because you'll be energized. Yeah. Yes, that's what they always say. But I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to wake up at 5 a.m. Like, I know myself.
Yeah. I think everyone's body is different too. Definitely.
Yeah. Yes, pay attention to that. But I would say she has this 28-day plan. And if you're trying to just get a little bit stronger, I would do that. I'm doing it right now. So that's the first thing I do. And then I might do like a clay mask. Yes. But I don't do it every day. So I'll do a clay mask like once a week at least.
What a treat.
And then, yes, you have to treat yourself. Like, treat it. But like the ones I usually do every night is if I can't fall asleep, I'll have my tea. And then I like to stretch before going to bed.
Yes.
So, yes, I have like mild scoliosis. All right. So back to where we left off. I was just saying that I do a clay mask. I usually do them on Sundays to treat myself. And I do the stretching. That's very important before I go to sleep. That's what I make sure I do almost every night. And then one thing I really, really love are essential oils. I have like a little mini diffuser. Stole it from my mom. But it's just, it gives me life. If I've had like a bad day or something, I'll put in like the eucalyptus or the peppermint, and it'll calm me down. And then if I want to knock out super fast, I will try to journal.
Oh, just kidding.
Okay. If I want to go to sleep like super fast, I will journal, or I will try to read something I'm reading. Like my 2 books I'm reading right now are The Alchemist, and then I'm always reading a Jen Sincero book. She wrote the book You Are a Badass, and like that will inspire your life. Like I recommend everyone picks it up because it's really, really good. And yes, I say the biggest thing I'm trying to do right now though is cut out TV at night. That is a big challenge though, so I'm just working on it day by day. But I do love my little TV at night.
That's true. Yeah, I used to have the TV on as well, falling asleep. It's like a lullaby. It just lulls you to sleep.
Especially like if you're someone who lives alone, like TV is your friend. Like it's your little family. Like when you're not at your house.
Right. No, totally. What baby steps have you taken in order to cut TV off or TV out at night? Yeah.
I've just taken a miniature, like just the babiest of the baby steps, and I limit how much TV I will watch. Like I won't watch a season or three episodes. I try to limit it to 1 episode. Like, and it's a baby step, but it's a big step for me because I love watching TV at night. Like, and if I just watch 1 and then I'm still awake, I'll be like, okay, let me open the book. The second I open the book, I'm out. Like I've been reading that book for like a year, I feel like.
What the heck? The Alchemist or the other one?
The Alchemist. I read the Jen Sincero book a few times, but like The Alchemist, it's good though. No shade to Paulo Coelho, but if I open it and it's bedtime, it's gonna put me out.
Yeah, no, books put me to sleep too. Like it's interesting, but it's relaxing. It calms me. So
yes, it's very calming.
Yes. Do at the end of episodes, I leave our listeners with a mantra. I'll go first and then I'll hand it off to you. Okay. So my mantra is choose love over fear. I think that was my last mantra as well. Still been working on it. Sometimes I feel myself kind of panicking a little bit when I feel a little inferior or when my mean girl kind of takes over a little bit. I'll be like, ooh, choose love over fear, or ooh, what would I do if I was enough, or ooh, I am enough. Like I will rotate between those three, but yeah, I'm gonna go with choose love over fear. All right, Rosaura, what's your mantra that you want to leave with the listeners?
I will say that my mantra is it's okay to say no. I would say that for sure. I definitely feel like as women especially, you always want to say yes. You always want to help someone out. I feel like we're very nurturing, but it's okay to say no. Like even if you like are gonna go do something fun, like even if it was a party and you're just like, I do not want to go to that. Like it is okay to say no, and it's something I have been working on, and definitely, just being more honest. Like I guess that's not a mantra, but just being more honest, and don't be afraid to like feel your feelings. Like if you want to call someone out for how they made you feel, I say it's better. I will always say it's better because you'll learn what they really meant, or you'll learn that they were a horrible person and you have to let them go.
Like, I think asking why, or just asking the person like, oh, why did you say that? And I think that helps get to the root of their intention and stuff too, behind something that we may perceive as hurtful.
Definitely. And like usually like the person's a good person. They didn't mean to be hurtful. And then some people they'll just blow up and you're like, you're a bad person. Like, I mean, I feel like either way it's a win. It's very difficult to ask someone why, especially when you've been hurt. It's just like you want to kind of hide away and you're like, I'm not going to do anything about this. And it's like, please just ask. Like you have to find out, because you can't keep bad people in your life and you can't go around hurt.
No, that's really
and
true.
upset.
And I feel like in the moment we're either in fight or flight mode. And if you're flight, that's totally fine. Just spend some time with yourself, really assess like why it upset you. And then if you have the opportunity, go and talk to that person. That's like what I did for a microaggression at work. And it was a beautiful conversation. But yeah, that reflection time, that soul work. And I'm telling you, like, you will still be nervous and anxious up to the point of like talking to them about it. Don't just think because you decide that you're going to talk to them about it that you're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to talk to them about it. Like, no, you're going to still have, that all that adrenaline is still going to be there. But know that it's okay. You don't have to react right in the moment. If you have the opportunity, though, to talk to them afterwards, I highly encourage you to do that. This is great. Like you gave them like 3 mantras or something. I'm gonna list it in the show notes. I said 1, she gave them 3. Okay. Let me see. Oh, where can our listeners find you if you want to share your socials or anything like that? Where can our listeners find you?
Oh, you guys can find me only on Instagram. I don't have any other social media, but at rose.aura.borealis. Yeah, my name's real difficult, so you might not find me.
We'll
but
get it.
You could
I'm
try.
gonna have her like, wait, I follow her, so don't worry. I'll put it in the show notes. LOL. But yes, thank you for tuning into the podcast. If you feel like you know someone who would benefit from this podcast episode, please go on right ahead and share this with them. And then also, if you don't mind, if you have enjoyed this podcast, you want to see it grow and whatnot, please leave a review and rate the podcast on the iTunes store. Perfect. Thank you so much, all. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.